So, dear hearts, in this moment, as always, let's move our attention to our beloved mighty and presence above us in our electronic bodies. Just flood and unfold your beloved mighty and presence in your love. And visualizing this wonderful presence shining like a sun above you. Then feel the golden liquid light descending from the present, entering through the top of your head and flowing down into your heart. Feel your heart absorbing this golden liquid and becoming a golden sphere of light. Then visualize your heart pumping back this same golden liquid into your brain and feel this liquid flooding all the cells within your brain structure. Then visualize your brain also transforming into a golden sphere of light. Now let's join these two golden spheres in one activity of love, wisdom, and power. And let's see it as a dazzling sun that expands, expands, expands until it envelops your entire body. Visualize your body made of pure light substance within this sun presence. And from your body, see millions and millions and millions of light rays expanding into all directions. Now, as is above, so is below. You are your beloved mighty and presence in this human body in action. Feel this alignment. Then thank again your love and gratitude to this wonderful magical presence within your heart and also in the hearts of all the ascended masters Elohim, archangels, and cosmic beings of light. And in this feeling of love, let's start our session with the opening blessing together. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere. We love, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved in mighty and presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, we sincerely send to you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Come down now with your luminous presence and seal us in your light. Give with us these decrees and govern all our words. Charge then with your victor of light. We are immensely grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. The mighty I am presence here in action. And now let's feel the reality of our electronic circle of protection and calm. Beloved, mighty I am presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light. I am the violet flame through and around my four lower bodies, always standing in God's purity. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am the beauty, perfection, and power of my tube of crystalline white light substance, always bright, radiant, and full of vibrations of light that makes and keeps me invisible and invincible to all human creation now and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am the invincible power of the wall of radiant blue flame, sealing my tube of light, giving me total protection against disturbance, elements, and human suggestions. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved Almighty and presence, please keep us within this almighty perfection so we may live on this human octave but never more be touched by human creation. We are so grateful. Just feel yourself sealed in this almighty protection. And let's continue. Taking our glass of water, and call for the elixir of life. Beloved presence of God that I am, please charge this mineral water with the healing rays from the ascended Master's octave of light, and put here all the substances we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the ascended Masters in our physical bodies. When we drink this water at the end of our decrees, transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's put the water to be charged during the decrease, and let's go. Let's feel now the luminous presence of beloved Chohan enfolding us. And let's call. Beloved mighty and presence, beloved Chohan and mighty legions of angels of the forgiveness flaming, have mercy on me and the entire human race. Have mercy on me and the entire human race. Have mercy on me and the entire human race. Wash our garments in the flame of forgiveness and divine mercy now, and forgive all our mistakes. Forgive all our mistakes. Forgive all our mistakes with their causes and cores, effects and records in times and space. And He plays it now with the purity, freedom, peace, fraternity, love, opulence, and perfection of the ascended masters. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. Almighty I am. Almighty I am. Almighty I am. Thank you, beloved Chohan. And now let's feel the luminous presence of beloved Astrea in, through, and around us. And let's call beloved mighty in presence, beloved God and gods of purity, and mighty legions of angels of the purity flame. Seal me in your sun presence of cosmic Christ purity, and help me to keep my heart pure and my mind clear, always sings God's will for me. Flood my world with your lighting of cosmic Christ purity, and remove all obstacles from my path forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Thank you, beloved Astrea. Please keep us in your embrace until we are ascended and free. We are so grateful. And let's together bless this group. This group is a temple of light, the heart of divine love, the secret breath of God, the altar of eternal peace, the focus of the great silence, the ocean of limitless power, the treasure chest of the Almighty, the sun of everlasting freedom, the throne room of infinite life, the gift of the mighty I Am presence forever. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. And we, as one, offer ourselves as a crayon, a crystal cup of thy mighty presence. Oh, beloved I Am, keep it filled full to overflowing with thy glorious life. Pour out through us thy mighty love and light, letting flow forth as an ocean of thy blazing essence, raising all into thy limitless perfection forever. I wear pure golden sandals with ribbons of light, a crown made of sun rays, a cloak of God's might. I carry a scepter, my focus of power. I pour forth the pure Christ, each moment, each hour. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. And I am the eternal flame of life, a white fiery being from the heart of God, and breathing the great love breath of the Almighty. I dwell within my golden ray from the great central sun, crowned with the diamond rays of attainment. I abide upon my sacred lotus throne of light, letting my love flow out unto all creation. I am a sun in the palace of infinite light, my world the altar of infinite space, my radiance, the peace of the great solar quiet. I am the undying flame of life everywhere, the great eternal joy and glory and perfection of existence. I am, I am, I am. 3 times 3. I am. I am. Elohim, 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 Elohim. 7 times 7. I am. Elohim. Thank you. 7 mighty Elohim, please place your sevenfold flame in our foreheads and make it shine like a sun, guiding us into our victory. We are so thankful. Now let's feel the presence of the violet flame. Just visualize the violet flame blazing in through and around you. And love the violet flame. And feel the love of this flame to you. And let's go. Beloved, mighty and present, Saint-Germain, architects and mighty legions of angels of the violet flame, descend with your sun presence of the violet flame, cosmic Christ control, in, through, and around me, my house, affairs, family, neighbor, city, country, and world. Releasing my external activity from everything that is not the perfection of the ascended masters. Keep this sun presence flow and clean and sweeping away any and all particles of the discord from my being and world, until I am ascended and free, free from all human creation now and for all eternity. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. And beloved presence of God that I am in my heart, and beloved ascended Master Saint Germain, blaze your dazzling violet flame through and around me, and intensify its brilliance and warmth until all the hard feelings and undesirable crystallizations are completely consumed and transmuted into the sublime and perfect feelings of the pure Christ within my heart, that master presence that I am, and I already manifest in the higher sphere of light. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling now this call. I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and ascended masters of light, please, we call to the legions of the violet flame. Violet flame, come down, violet flame, come down, violet flame, come down, come down, come down, violet flame, fill me, violet flame, fill me, violet flame, fill me, fill me, fill me, violet flame, purify me, violet flame, purify me, violet flame, purify me, purify me, purify me. Violet flame, illuminate me. Violet flame, illuminate me. Violet flame, illuminate me. Illuminate me, illuminate me. Violet flame, seal me. Violet flame, seal me. Violet flame, seal me, seal me, seal me. Violet flame, protect me. Violet flame, protect me. Violet flame, protect me, protect me, protect me. Violet flame, I love you. Violet flame, I love you. Violet flame, I love you. I love you. I love you. Violet flame, I am you. Violet flame, I am you. Violet flame, I am you. I am you. I am you. I am the violet flame in action now and forever sustain. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Just feel your union and unity with the violet flame. Raise us, raise us, raise us, our great I am today. Raise us, raise us, raise us, and set us ever free. Raise us, raise us, raise us to thy great heights divine. Raise us, raise us, raise us. We are forever thine. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty I am presence, close us in thy violet consuming flame and keep it sustained and expanding through us throughout the day. Beloved mighty and presence, close us in thy violet consuming flame and keep it sustained and expanding through us throughout the day. Beloved mighty and presence, close us in thy violet consuming flame and keep it sustained and expanding through us throughout the day. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let's do these decrees to withdraw our energy from discord, from here, there, and everywhere, within us and within everyone on this planet, together. Mighty and presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty legions of light, great angelic host, great cosmic beings, and great cosmic light. Come forth in your most dynamic, almighty power of the unfed flame. Withdraw and withhold forever all energy, money, power, supply, and influence from every discordant activity in America and the world. Annihilate their cause and effect from mankind in the earth. Replace all such activities with the ascended masters, light substance, and mighty miracles of perfection, instantly manifest everywhere, eternally sustained, and ever expanding. We thank thee, thou dost always answer our ever call instantly. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And mighty in presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty legions of light, great angelic host, great cosmic beings, great cosmic light, Saint Germain, Jesus, Nada, and the great divine director. Send your legions of angels of blue light and the violet consuming flame to sweep everywhere into Russia and Ukraine, seize, bind, and blast all in its cause and effect that causes discord, destruction, and limitation to their people. Replace all such activities by the ascended Master's light substance, filling all instantly with divine justice, invincible protection, and mighty ascended Master miracles of joy and limitless perfection, eternally sustained and ever expanding. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Thank you, beloved mighty and presence. Please send your ascended Master's flames to these two countries and stop this war right now, and sending ascended master flames here, there, and everywhere where we have need in this planet, and stop all mankind discord right now and make it forever sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now just feel the luminous presence of beloved Jesus. Let's connect with him and his resurrection flame. Send him your love and feel the Master gladden you with his resurrection. momentum, light. And now, let's decree. I am absorbing beloved Jesus' ascension flame. I am anchoring beloved Jesus' ascension flame. I am expanding beloved Jesus' ascension flame. I am, I am, I know I am beloved Jesus' ascension flame. And now just put the attention on your breath. Let's continue. The resurrection temple is located in the etheric realm over the Holy Land. Beloved Master Jesus and Mother Mary are in the charge of this retreat, and the primary function of the brotherhood of this retreat, of course, is to invoke, sustain, and project into mankind's for lower bodies the restoring power of the resurrection flame. The color of this flame is mother of pearl. The shape of the flame is similar to that of the lily. Let's connect our hearts with this temple. With the help of the present Maha Chohan, whose cosmic service and momentum are built into the full power of the resurrection flame, through the kingdoms of nature, Jesus was enabled to demonstrate the power within that flame in restoring the body to life and the spirit to immortality. He was then vested by cosmic law with the power and authority, together with beloved Mary, his mother, to guard and sustain the resurrection flame from within this temple, where they render this service to the present day. Through the centuries, the great Mahashohans of each age have availed themselves of the tremendous power of the resurrection flame in bringing the kingdom of nature to new life each springtime. And the builders of form have utilized the powers of the resurrection flame in creating new temples or bodies for the evolving souls of mankind. as the spring sunshine stirs the dormant life within the nature kingdom, our Lord Maha Chohan sends forth the pulsation of the resurrection flame through the earth, and obedient life responds, literally rising from the dead in the miracle of spring. So, dear hearts, just as nature awakens in spring for life, we will absorb this flame today and also awake from our sleep of unconsciousness to the alert, conscious, and awakened presence of our higher mental bodies. Let's sit down and put our attention on the temple of resurrection and in the glorious presence of our beloved Maha Chohan, Mother Mary, and Master Jesus. Just feel their presence surrounding you. And now feel our two beautiful angels, guardians, materializing around us, taking us by the hand and transporting us to the entrance of a beautiful hall in this temple. And there, our illustrious hosts are already waiting for us. We remain silent, and the holy atmosphere of the place is divine and charged with silence too. A silence that fills us with a heavenly peace. Our hosts direct us into the room, beautifully decorated in shades of pearl, gold, pink, and blue. We settle in comfortable chairs, and our dear Maha Chohan invokes the resurrection flame that materializes in the center. Legions of angels, masters, and majestic beings materialize around us, and our Master Jesus walks and touches gently at the height of our hearts and forehead. Feel this gentle touch of beloved Jesus in these two areas of your body. It opens our consciousness to better absorb the flame of resurrection. When he finishes, he turns to the center and tells us, the spirit of resurrection is an intelligent entity which dwells within the flame, and it will bring specific God virtues into the world of the student when invited to do so. Thus, if the requirement is for help, the student may draw the power of the resurrection flame through his four lower bodies. If the requirement is for supply, the student is asked to consciously draw the resurrection flame through the appearance of limitation and keep at it until abundant supply is manifest. The flame enables individuals to maintain life in the physical body for long periods of time. When given opportunity, the spirit of resurrection will resuscitate for man his faculties and resurrected his body into perfection and mastery. Thank you, beloved Jesus. And after beloved Jesus, our beloved Mother Mary takes the floor and tells us, beloved ones of my heart, start now your decrees. And as you call the blessings of the resurrection, absorb this pearly white flame into your bodies and consciousnesses. This will create a large reservoir of life energy to help you overcome all the obstacles of this year. And also, it is going to help you to recreate your words in perfect realities. Our dear Mary returns to her place. And now let's begin our calls with all the power of our hearts. Let's absorb and expand this flame of resurrection in, through, and around us, and for everything and everyone in our words. Decrees. Beloved, mighty, victorious presence of God, I am. Thou, beloved, immortal, threefold flame of eternal truth within my beating heart. I call on the Holy Christ, the selves of all mankind, and the beloved ascended Master Jesus and Mother Mary. Sweep the flame of resurrection throughout my world today. Let it joyous, risen presence ever with me stay. Sweep it through me constantly, renewing every part, fulfilling all God's perfect plan that's held within my heart. Surge the resurrection flame through everything in me. Let it now reveal the full perfection I should be. Let it make me young and lovely, healthy too and wise, drawing forth God's power to bring sight to blinded eyes. Let me use its power on those who cannot hear. Let that hearing be restored, perfect, crystal clear. Let this resurrection flame bring balance to its mind that's lost its way, confused amid the shadows of mankind. I am the resurrection and the life of all I need, whether that be manifest as money, word, deed. In short, the resurrection flame is God's great gift to me. O Holy Christ itself, help me use it, setting all earth free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty, victorious, I am present. I call on beloved healers, Archangel Raphael, Ascended Master Jesus, Mother Mary, Leto, and Diana, to direct your resurrection flame of healing hourly through my mind and feelings, and through every organ part of my body, to keep me in perfect health at all times, to be a fit instrument for the service of the ascended host. What I ask for myself, I ask also for my loved ones, and all under this radiation. Send your legions of healing angels to all hospitals in this country and all countries of the world. I thank you, Almighty I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, and I am the resurrection and the life of the fiery heart of God, whose energy lives in all physical conditions, and in whose life lives the perfection of the divine plan fulfilled. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the invincible, victorious love of the sacred fire. I am the resurrection, the life of the victory of the love of the sacred fire. I am the resurrection, the life of whatever I decided to raise into greater perfection. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the invincible fiery victor of the cosmic Christ, the fiery powers of the cosmic Christ, which compel perfection and sustain it, and the invincible victor of the cosmic love forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the eternal sacred fire to the earth, and the miracle love of its victory rules over all manifestation in this world forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection, the life of the instantaneous victory and power of the light of God that never fails. In my mind, my body, my being, and my world, my atmosphere, environment, and all my affairs, holding and governing all in perfect divine order until I am ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved, mighty, victorious, I am present. Beloved, ascended masters, Mary and Jesus, thy resurrection flame in, through, and around us surging, and sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy full resurrection, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, all of thy perfection, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy perfect health maintain, sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and in us ever reign. Sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, thy perfect comfort give. Sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and make us fully love. Sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, give us thy perfect easy. Sweep in, sweep in, sweep in, and hold eternal peace. I am the life, resurrection this body into perfection. I am the life, resurrection this body into full perfection. I am the life, resurrection this body into full perfection. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Just feel life through the mighty and presence within your heart, flooding you with this pure light substance of the resurrection flame. And let's go. I am the law, the resurrection and the life, the eternal command of the victorious Christ, and its light blazes so bright, it consumes all darkness forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of every cell of my body, physically manifest, expressed and eternally sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the master presence of the sacred fire, which disconnects and consumes all disturbing conditions from my being and work, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life, the full victory and the conscious use of the eternal divine memory, the secret, the power, the powers, and all the authority of life, which I had with the beloved mighty and presence in the great central sun before the world was. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved mighty I am presence and great host of ascended masters, I demand and I am the resurrection and the life of our eternal divine memory, of the feeling of love, wisdom, power, and direct intelligence, which we all had with thee and the great ascended masters in the great central sun before the world was. And I demand this come into our outer use and direction right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of that miracle love which I am and which I was in the great central sun before the world was. I demand my world to be the world of that miracle love, manifesting all the blessings of creation for all eternity. I am the resurrection and the life of the divine way of attaining of ascension without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of the ascended masters' invincible purity, the ascended masters' invincible love, the ascended masters' invincible power, and the ascended masters' invincible victory of the sacred fire of the invincible cosmic flame Christ that blasts all free and keeps all free from all that is not God's invincible freedom for all eternity, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved mighty and presence and beloved Lady Master Nada, I am the resurrection and the life of all the glory and all the power of invincible cosmic Christ control, which I had with thee in the great central sun before the world was. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of all the power and powers of my being, which I am, and which I had with the beloved mighty and presence in the great central sun before the world was. I am their immortal freedom and limitless use in all my outer activities moment by moment, until their full mastery removes all limitations wherever I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of all activities of perfections which I had in the great Saint Rosan before the world was. I demand their service to me in the outer life now, for the freedom of this nation and the holy world, by the light of God that never fails, to fulfill this call in the full cosmic authority of the great command. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection, the life of my finance, now made manifest everywhere forever. I am the resurrection, the life of my finance, now made manifest everywhere forever. I am the resurrection and the life of my finance, now made manifest everywhere forever. I demand the resurrection, the life of my boundless supply of every giddy thing, which I had in the great Saint Rosan before the world was. Release it to me now. By the light of God that never fails, I demand its use and service to me now in the everything I choose to do in the physical octave. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection, the life of the ascended Master's original divine way of manifesting God's supply of every good thing, a billion times more each instant of each day, with lightning speed each instant of each hour, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming boundless supply of every good thing which I had in the first two golden ages. I demand it again, come forth to serve me and fulfill the divine plan, the ascended Master's way, right now, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the open door that no man can shut. No human being can shut into the limitless opulence of God's great cosmic heart, now made manifest, visible, intangible, in my hands and use right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence and beloved Jesus, take complete control of my being, world, and activity. See that I make my ascension in this embodiment, the original divine way, without having to pass through death. For I am the resurrection and the light. I am the ascension in the light, now made manifest. Raise the liquid light in my body and take it back into thyself to produce perfection forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money, right now, everywhere, forever. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own own hand. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. By thy love, ray, by thy love, ray, by thy love, ray, I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money right now and forever. And do it today, do it this day, do it God's way, do it by God's precipitating ray, controlled and protect forever to stay. Fulfilling the ascended master's divine plan, the ascended master's way, in our ever doer contact into our ascended free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved, mighty and presence and mighty Son of Man, I give you unconditional freedom through this outer self. Expand the unfed flame in my heart and produce perfection in my being and world. Raise me into my ascension quickly, the original divine way, without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, I accept the attainment of my ascension in this embodiment, and I call forth whatever cosmic Christ love from the beloved, mighty and presence is required to help every nation out of the human into the divine. I demand the resurrection and the life of all this earth into the cosmic Christ love which gives the ascension to all. I charge it in, through, and around myself as I move forward. Miracles become the natural way of life. The cosmic blue flame of the ascended masters love abides with me, and I know that is my home. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I know I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. By thy love ray, by thy love ray, by thy love ray. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. And do it today, do it this day, do it God's way, do it by God's precipitating ray. Control and protect forever to stay. Fulfilling the ascended master's divine plan, the ascended master's way, in our ever doer contact unto our ascendant free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. In this moment, our beloved Maha Chohan stands up in the middle of the room, near the resurrection flame, and tells us, accept this resurrection. Feel this resurrection attained right now. To resurrect means to bring to life again. That which is seemingly dead. Mankind are witness to this resurrection through the nature kingdom. It is springtime. It is the decree of the Holy Ones who guard the resurrection flame that mankind shall also tune in to this resurrection flame and consciously resurrection the perfection which lies dormant in most human beings. Feel yourself, your body coming forth into the light and perfection of your higher mental body. The beloved Maha Chohan continues. Beloved Master Jesus endeavored to show mankind that what nature can do, man also can do. He therefore submitted his holy, undefiled physical body to so-called death, and then, through the invocation of this resurrection flame, he brought life back into that same body as an example to all mankind. That what can be done by a flower, a shrub, or a tree can also be done by members of the human race. Through the action of this flame, Jesus' physical body was resurrected, restored in the tomb, thereby proving the immortality of life. That was the goal of Jesus' mission, to be the way shower, to be the example for all mankind to follow. This is the reason the crucifixion was permitted to take place. Thank you, dear Maha Chohan. And now, dear hearts, let's just feel, absorb, and expand this glorious flame of resurrection in, through, and around our bodies, our homes, family, all human beings, elementals, and animals. Let's unfold the earth and our life within with that radiant and glorious pearl flame of resurrection. Just visualize you within this flame and also the planet within it. And feel the blaze and action of the resurrection flame. Bring forth your perfection and Earth's perfection in this moment. And when you finish it, our dear Maha Chohan, Jesus and Mother Mary stand up and anoint our forehead with their sacred oil. Then the Maha Chohan moves to the center in a peaceful gest, returning the flame of resurrection back to the great central sun. Soon after, he makes a sign, and the session is closed. We feel totally restored by the action of the resurrection flame. Our hearts are relieved, and we accompany our hosts to the entrance hall and realize that our bodies radiate great light. our Master and cosmic beings on the retreat also return to their place. And then we thank them for the blessing we received, and we say goodbye. And in the same moment, our great angelic friends appear, take us by the hands again, and transport us to our physical bodies in our home. We feel our body completely renewed by the resurrection flame, and we send love to our friends, for two beautiful friends, guardians, and they fade away. And feeling the whole world and life around us lighter, illuminated and raised into the perfection of the Ascended Masters, feeling our bodies renewed and energized. Let's pour great currents of love to our beloved I Am present and these great events for their blessings in our lives. And let's say, beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. Beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. Beloved I Am and great beings of light, we love you. And just sending this momentum of light to bless the whole planet and all life within as we do the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men, let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men, may Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. And now, let's take our glass and finish the call for the elixir of life. Beloved I Am presence, Saint Germain, lords of the elements and powers of light, raise this water into the liquid sacred fire of the great central sun, God's own life, and put here all the substances we need to manifest. Then drink this elixir, the beauty, the youth, and perfection of the ascended masters, even before our ascension. Beloved Maha, Chohan, Saint Germain, Jesus, and Mother Mary, charge this elixir with your blessings and substance of healing, resurrection, and permanent harmony. We are so grateful. By the light of 1,000 suns and the great central sun's cosmic power, I command, demand, and it's done. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. So, dear hearts, let's drink and feel this resurrection become visibly manifest in our physical bodies right now. Thank you, beloved and mighty and present. And now just feel the mighty and presence and the mighty love of this presence within your heart. And send back this love to your presence again. Also send this love to everything and everyone here, there, and everywhere. And let's call. Beloved, mighty, I am presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies, and cosmic beings of light. We sincerely send you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Take our decrees and multiply them thousands of times more each day and hour. Make them ever increase and in their power until we have the momentum of light necessary to have them visibly manifested in our hands and use for our blessings and the blessings of mankind and our life on earth. What we have called during our sessions for ourselves, we also call for all human beings, until only love, wisdom, and power of God lift us up in the eternal picture of ascension. We are eternally grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call. I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. We feel it is true. We accept it is true. We manifest it, we manifest it, we manifest it right now. By the power of 1,000 suns and the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now just acknowledge the power of your beloved mighty and present. Acknowledging its supremacy, acting here, there, and everywhere. And accept only this power as the one power, unique, acting here, there, and everywhere. And in this acknowledgement of your beloved mighty and presence, let's finish our session today with the closing blessing. Beloved mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love, bless, and thank you forever. Forever and beyond, for I am in you and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Thank you, beloved and mighty and presence. Thank you, resurrection flame. Please keep us in your embrace until we are free in the light forever. And I thank each of you for having done this decree session with me today. God bless you. And you know, I love you so much.